Hey kids, welcome to Glen's Room Emporium. This is episode 4, Fibes fiberglass drum overhaul. Okay, so we've got some progress. We left that tom for a bit. We wanted to tackle the 2 floor toms and the kick drum. They were covered in paint, 2 different colors, because they're from different kits. So this one, all the paint is stripped off except for the bearing edges. I'm going to do that differently, but this is actually the fiberglass with the black paint kind of shining through. And back in the day, they just painted it with a brush, by the look of it. So we're going to spray all the inside black again. And like I say, the shell is smooth. It had looked like spray bomb white on it over a burgundy. This would have had a wrap, a metal wrap on it, just like the other drums. But turned out good. I used paint stripper on this. So there's overspray all inside where they sprayed burgundy, but the metal wrap goes to about here. And then the rest is all black. So I wiped down the inside of the drum to get all the stripper out with lacquer thinner. Lacquer works great on most stuff. It's a bit hard on the hands. I use rubber gloves, but it's still, and not to mention it's like wholly toxic. But I've had good luck with it. It takes glue off too. So if you're ever take finishes off, I use lacquer thinner a little bit at a time on a paintbrush, and it eats the glue right off. So the fiberglass shell for the 1/16" floor tom is ready to have some slight body work, and I'm still searching what I can do for a metal wrap. These drums are valuable with the metal wrap. Instead of a plastic wrap like they are now or painted, it was actually a sheet of metal wrapped around the drum. So here we go. We'll show you. This is the copper. This is the copper finish. This had red paint all over it. As you can see, it's a brushed copper. It's got some imperfections in it, but this drum is heavy. So it's got like bits of corrosion here. So I'm going to try a couple of chemicals to see if I can get through that. And it's got some down the seam. And you got to be careful on the seam. It's definitely gets sharp, but it's this drum has definitely got some weight to it. It's got a few little dings in it, but considering this drum is, this one is most likely early 70s to mid 70s. It's actually in pretty good shape. Bass drum, that took a little bit of a hit. But this is not even cleaned up. This is not cleaned of the corrosion. This metal wrap corrodes. So I got to get the corrosion off, and there are chemicals to do that. But I gotta get to them and flatten down the surface with it. And then you buff it, and it's just comes right back to life. Like, I use Autosol with it. The bass drum, it needs some love. Try and get in here. This is corrosion. The copper is there. It's just under the corrosion. So there's more dings If I can show you this without knocking everything on the ground. I don't know if you can see that. That's called tom rash. That's from the tom banging off that. Smart thing would have done is just put a cloth over it. But people weren't too smart, I guess. So there's dents in here. I don't know if I take the finish off. Can I rework this? Can I tap from the backside? I've done that with dented brass snare drums and got them looking absolutely perfect. But this is a lot thinner than a snare drum shell. So I don't know. Finish has got to come off this one anyways. And I got to take the glue off if I want to even try and get the rust off or get the dents out. As for the tom, I'm not sure yet. There's a couple of drums on eBay right now. They're perfect for this kit. They match. They're in better shape. But these ones, I'm sure I can get them to look pretty good. Sorry about that. I'm dragging the camera down. I've been scrubbing and scrubbing with lacquer thinner for half the day. Even with the door wide open, it's like toxic. So I know if I lit a match right now, I'd level half the neighborhood. I'm kidding, just kidding. We just use the little bits on the rag. Glen made it funny. So kits coming along good. I can hardly wait to try this baby out. I gotta go see what I got for extra parts. I should have the tom holders and I do have the arm. I found that yesterday. And more lugs in a stash in my basement. So we should be good, but I may have to buy a few extras. What I'm worried about is floor tom legs for this, because I bought it and it didn't come with it. I don't think. Maybe they did. No, they did. I think they did. Let's find out, just for curiosity's sake. I don't think they did, though. Yeah, these are for the white one. Nope. Okay, so hopefully I got floor tom leg brackets. I don't know. We'll see. I should, but might have to buy some on eBay right now. Okay, thanks for watching. Part 5 coming up. I'm going to take a few days off. I need the rest. See ya.